Say it with me. I refuse to remain the same. Each day, I'm growing, learning, and evolving into a better version of myself. What I was yesterday is not who I am today, and I will continue striving to be the best I can be. The season has changed. Welcome to Unfiltered Grace. I am your host, Ntabi.
Think economically. Woolworths will return your shoe, will take back your shoe after you wore it and the heel broke, maybe 7 days after purchasing it. They will take it back. But when are you like, you wore it, Mos, you wore it. You're the one that broke it. Forget ego. Think economically. These corporates, they are doing something right that you can learn from.
And you're building relationships in the process.
That's why we still shop at Woolworths. How many times do we go to ShopRite, get disappointed by expired food, but we still go back there? It's because I know that when I go back to ShopRite and I say ShopRite, I don't like, you gave me expired food. ShopRite is not going to say, hi, when you bought it, it was not expired. ShopRite is going to be like, I apologize. Come in, can I fix it for you? Simple. And that's what your business should be doing. It should not be making the client's life. Let go of your ego. I ran my business with ego. It's easy to run it down the drain because I knew I was the best, Ms. I knew. I didn't care to give clients good service, like give them my lovely attitude. No, I came there guns blazing because I had an ego. I knew I was the best in town.
True.
And you had nowhere to go. If you leave me, where are you going?
Yeah.
Don't run businesses from a place of ego. It'll kill your business. You will price with ego and you'll be shocked why you're not making money. And it's easy to make money in the beauty business. You just have to be a nice person.
Sure. Wow. You know what? Even if you're not in the beauty business, please take those tips, right?
Please.
I think she's referencing a lot in the beauty space because she's in the beauty space.
True.
But please take this. And I think I want us to tap a little bit now on your academy. And I'm saying this because I feel like what you just shared now is so educational. Someone who is actually in business, it doesn't matter what business, I'm sure they've taken notes and they've called themselves out. I have called myself out for just a few things now because I'm like, there are certain things that I need to fix. There are certain things that I need to write down. Certain costs that I haven't been included in my price.
Please.
You know,
Yeah.
it's really very important. But I think I want us to now tap into the academy.
Okay.
I feel like there's just so much to talk about.
Yes.
But tell us more about the academy. What are you doing? What are you offering? And why is it something that is so important for you right now?
Okay. So first and foremost, I love money. I want to see money come into my bank. I want
Money
it.
loves
I
me
love it.
too.
That's one. So when I reopened, the goal was money, 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 money.
Okay.
And now the money is not coming in. I'll get into how I'm doing and all of that. Then I was like, I was watching something. I watch a lot of content, and I realized that I haven't been. I have been a servant of money, not a servant of people.
Okay.
So that meant that I worked extra hard, serving, sacrificing myself for money. But I hadn't tapped into sacrificing myself for people. I hadn't tapped, I don't believe in this notion of saving. I'm sorry, this is going to sound terrible. And I apologize in advance. I don't believe in saving black people. My job is not to save you. My job is to educate you. But the biggest job lies with you. And that is
That's a
either
fact.
you take it or you leave it.
That's a fact.
But I can't save you. However, I can serve you.
I cannot save you.
I can serve you. So I said to myself, what is it that can make me a servant?
Okay.
And I was like, how about I give a part of me? Give away a part of me. Let me sacrifice a part of me. What good does it do for me to hold on to all these skills when I'm not transferring them to other people? And then when I transfer them to other people, I'm looking for my check is huge. And I know very well that we don't come from money. And I was like, what opportunities would I have loved back in 2019, because I think I took my business seriously. I started in 2016, but in 2019, that's when I actually took my business serious. Who did I ask for a course? Was I able to afford them? Was I able to afford them? I couldn't because of their price tag. And I was like, how can I serve? And I was like, what tools can I use in order for me to not be stretched? The internet. And then I was like, okay, I've got certificates from just learning online, like certificates, and I've learned valuable lessons, skills online. And I was like, let me offer online skills. Let me serve someone. Let me share a part of me with someone. Let me duplicate myself so that if tomorrow I were to die, somebody has the skill that I have. I may have learned a skill. I always tell my students this. After taking a course with me, please take a course with the next person. I even suggest a few people. Why is that? I'm like, they're going to teach you something that I wasn't able to teach you. Now, you're going to have 5 certificates, five sources of knowledge, of wisdom from 5 different people who are doing it differently. Guess what? Out of all that 5 information, you are going to curate something new that's not out there. Because you got wisdom from 5 people, you got knowledge, you got skill from 5 people. Guess what? You are going to do it a new way that the next person doesn't know. Yeah. Guess what? You now need to go and share it. So that's what I did. I have all these certificates. I've got a lot of them. If you check like my wall there, I have to put my certificates. That's not even enough for the certificates that I have.
Sure.
When I teach you, I am teaching you something new that I learned from 5 different teachers. That I learned. Then I came up with my own strategy that worked. So that means that when I teach you, you are going to get knowledge from 6 people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Actually,
6 other people.
Yeah.
You know, and it works. I can tell you now. I can say it my chest out. Let me chest out that once I teach you a skill, you will get it. Like I've worked on this for years. When I was teaching in 2022 is different from how I teach in 2025. And my students do not struggle. I wish, guys, some people like to be private, but if you want me to bring them, I'll bring them forth. I can show you that I can teach you something for 2 days and you will crack it. That's another thing. Are your methods easy to learn? Because that's very important. Once the client or the student gets the method right, I think I'm yeah, it's okay.
No, you're over explaining, but it's okay.
Okay, cool. So once that client, if you teach fundamentals, the basics, all they need to do is to practice and do it quicker and faster.
Okay.
That's what I can do for you when you take thingy with me. So I decided this is what I need to do. I need to duplicate myself. I need to give to the people I'm serving. So I'm coming in a form of being a servant. I'm not making millions from it. I just want to serve because I'm grateful.
I like that because also, other people find it difficult to transfer the knowledge because some would say, hey, now all the things that I know, you're going to take it. And without realizing that actually you are you're actually benefiting more.
Yeah.
Because you're transferring a skill that you've mastered. And whether you transfer it to someone else, it's like working in a franchise, opening a franchise, teaching someone how to make a particular burger, and going to the next franchise, doing the same thing. You thinking, okay, you are actually taking what you have and transferring it to someone else, and then you are left with nothing. You're actually getting more
You
because
are.
there's so much growth in that, and you have mastered the skill. So meaning you are the master amongst all of that. So I really like what you're doing, and I love the fact that you saying this is you serving. So meaning you did not only see an opportunity for you to just make money, you also realized the need to actually make a difference to someone, and bring other people on board, which is grace on its own, if I have to say so. You do not prosper in life by just going at it alone or trying to grind on your own, but It's a question of what you do also for others that really makes a difference to someone else. So I applaud you for doing that.
Thank you.
That's actually quite smart, and actually it's great for business as well. Come to think of it, because when you look at it, you can even get to a point where you won't even need to be doing certain work anymore. You can even get more and more of those students that you're training for them to even be a part of, the franchises that you're going to build. You get what I mean? So it becomes a big thing.
That is
so
true.
there's just so much growth in it. So I definitely applaud you for that.
Thank you.
I feel like there's really so much, but I really love, what I love the most about this conversation is that it's teaching us the importance of not just getting into business with a mindset of just making money, with a mindset of just making sales, but understanding, what problem am I solving? Understanding exactly, okay, what's the purpose of all of this? Am I doing it out of ego? Am I pricing out of ego? Am I considering the clients? Am I considering the relationship that I'm building with clients? So really, those are things that you need to look into. But I think we're good on business now. I think we've spoken enough about business. I think we have.
I can go on with business, guys. Like,
No,
I love
listen,
it. I live as I
I,
breathe
I don't
it.
even want us to really stop much, but I think we've covered
Okay. Yes.
enough. But what we did not touch on, and I'm gonna try for us to kind of wrap up soon, because yeah, it's going on and on. Like, we can go on for 2 hours.
We can.
We can go on for 2 hours. We'll probably make this a 2-part. You're probably watching this and it's part 2 of it.
Yeah, we just ended part 2.
You know what I mean? So someone is watching and is listening to you, pouring out all these nuggets, all this, but the main question is, when did it start for you? When did you realize that actually this is how I need to crack it? Because I'm sure even when you started, there were moments where things did not go as planned. So, meaning you might have missed 1 or 2 steps. I'm not saying it should be like that for everyone. Sometimes you can start something because you've done your research, you've put in all the work, you've done all the due diligence, and you're good to go, and it succeeds because you've done the work, the behind the scenes. But sometimes you can do all the work and then you miss 1 or 2 steps. So how did you find yourself in a space where things did not go as planned, and then now you had to pause and rebuild? Now we're going back to the rebuilding. You had to pause and rebuild, because I understand the passion you have for business and everything, but I want you to speak to someone who is like, okay, I don't know how to start again. I don't know how to get back at it. What did you do? How did you get to be the powerhouse that you are? How did you become firm in business the way you are right now? It didn't just start like this, I hope I'm
Guys, I want you to go back when you were young and you had those massive dreams, and you were told that you dream too big. I want you to go back and revive that. Revive it. Bring it back. Bring back. That carries your fire to continue in life. The focus should never be the journey. I know I did the same mistake. I focused on the journey, where I'm going, what. Then at some point, I had to stop and realize that it's not really the journey, it's where I am going that matters. And I found this quote. I don't remember if it's Jeff Bezos. I think it's Jeff Bezos. He said, "Be steadfast with the goal, but be flexible with the planning, with the journey." The thing is,
I think I've seen something
the
like
goal
that.
is to be a billionaire. How you get there should not be I want to get an education, and through my education, I'm going to be a billionaire. No, no, no. What happens if education doesn't work? You need to be able to now go with the tide. Okay. If education, thank you. Am I going to start a business? Am I going to go into tendering? Because I encourage people to go into tendering. If you want service delivery, why are you not raising your hand up to go and deliver the service that you're looking for? Why are we standing this side and complaining? Those people made a choice. The goal was to become a millionaire. Then an opportunity to get into the PE came. They took it. They didn't plan for it to go that way. Probably they're educated. Probably they're lawyers. But now they find themselves in tenders. Me, I don't know what I wanted to become. I think I wanted to be a lawyer. I think I wanted to do marketing because I speak too much. But here I am. I'm able to build what I'm building with beauty. So imagine if
The banking industry.
I was in the banking industry. Just imagine.
Property.
Do you get what I'm saying? Imagine if I had said, no, 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 I want to be a lawyer and I'm going to become a lawyer. I'm going to be a billionaire through being a lawyer. Who was going to pay for my fees? So if people don't pay for my fees, then I sit at home and I grumble. I'm like, yeah, had they paid for my fees, I would be a lawyer today. Hey, I didn't get enough fast. Now I'm sitting at home. I don't want to do anything. No, no. Be flexible. Try everything. When I say I know how to do everything, I know how to create, to work with woodwork. I took a workshop course. I know how to work with welding. This mirror that you guys, I hope you will see it someday. I was part of the people that created this mirror. Welding, resin, beauty. I've done so many things, like so many things. I am flexible wherever I get whatever that's gonna get me to that billionaire status. It's fine, whatever it is. If it means that I have to do people's leisures, it's fine.
I love that. And I'm sorry to jump in, but there's this thing I want to ask, right? So sometimes, and this is something that I keep thinking about, I keep noticing, even with what most people are studying for, right? It could be a career, you're probably studying for something. I want to ask this, but also point out this part that I think it's important to also look at the gap of what's happening in the market, what's missing in the market, not necessarily what you always passionate about. If you're passionate about being a doctor, yet you have to spend 8 years, and then you see a gap in, doing something else, whether it's being a creative, being a not necessarily being a designer or something like that, and there's a gap there. What's stopping you from getting in? So what I want you to point out there is there anything wrong with diversifying? I mean, you already are diversifying, but are there pros and cons to that? Do you think there are pros and cons to that?
There's pros and cons to everything.
Okay.
Yeah, even if you stay the course, there's pros and thing. So my favorite business is right next door. It's a men's clinic. I know, crazy. Me, men's clinic. what do I have to do with the men's clinic? So I found out that the lady who owns the clinic has 2 branches, one in KZN and one in Gauteng.
Okay.
Ne? She's a doctor. She's what? A doctor. You go to school, you want to be a doctor. In your head, you're not thinking, I'm going to help men with their erectile dysfunction problem or erectile dysfunction. You are going there thinking, I'm going to save people's lives. Then somebody decided along the way, you know what? There's a new problem that we just discovered because men don't talk. They keep quiet.
Yeah.
But well, guess what? There's a market. It's free. How can somebody drive all the way, fly from KZN to come and open a branch in Gauteng?
It misses a market.
Where are the Gauteng doctors? The graduates that are unemployed.
Yeah.
Honey,
Good question.
we look at Magutumane. People haven't learned anything from Magutumane. I learn stuff from criminals. I love criminals. Like I do. I learn from criminals. Before anything else, I'll tell you why I say I love learning from criminals. Magutumane was an aesthetic doctor. Like she was doing a medical statistics, whatever. She was a medical esthetician. That meant that she's a doctor that offers aesthetic services. So aesthetic services would be things like surgery, cosmetic surgery. It's one of them. Fat loss, weight loss, all of those things. That is the biggest market, by the way. It's bigger. Weight loss is bigger than beauty.
And
It's bigger than beauty. Trust me. We have problems. We're not eating well. We have problems in this world. Like, honey, we have a problem. Why are we not now solving current problems. Nurses can do 90% of the things that doctors can do, except for surgery. Clinics are run by nurses and people get saved. Hospitals are run by nurses. I love nurses. Can't tell me anything. Mostly, there's a shortage of doctors in hospitals. Who takes care of patients? Nurses. Who does majority of the services? Nurses. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're a nurse
They're the
yourself,
most best ones
they,
as well.
honey, I'd rather be serviced by a nurse. Like I no longer consult with doctors. I go to nurse clinics. Also, you see how expensive doctors are.
Yeah.
Like now, a consultation just to go and get a script, guys, is 1,000 rand. Just it doesn't even include medication, guys. It's just you getting a script. They just put stuff on you and say, get this.
Yo, Mara, sometimes I'm like, did I really have to come here?
Exactly my point.
Like,
As a
I
nurse,
didn't do anything to you.
as a nurse, nurses can own clinics.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know that. They can literally own clinics.
I
I
know.
pay 200 rand for consultation with a nurse.
I know this former client of mine from KZN who opened, it's called the Unjani Clinic. I think there are like a couple of branches. So she opened one somewhere in KZN inside, and it's doing amazing.
They do
It's doing
amazing.
amazing, and they're actually doing so good.
My point exactly.
Offering
So
the best services.
the world is revolving, and then the world requires change. We can't keep doing the very same things that we were doing and expect a change.
Precisely. Yeah.
There was a real demand for doctors, but now nurses can do the things that doctors are doing. Then what can doctors do now? That is differently. Can we have more plastic surgery doctors? I was actually, one of my clients is a prostate doctor. She's the only female in SA. The course is not even offered in SA. It's offered in Dublin. Dublin, yeah. She's the only person in SA who does prosthetic medicine. Why? Why are we not diversing? Why are we afraid? What? Don't be afraid. You wanted to be a doctor, you are now, but you don't have a job. What's next? Change your course.
It's never too late.
Change. Futi, the younger you are, like, the age is not a factor. Like me, I can start a new business tomorrow at my big age.
No. The
Age doesn't matter. But the younger you are, I'll tell you this, the more confidence you have
No, I really
to
like.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah, to start anything. You have so much confidence. It's lovely. You are not scared. You're not scared. That's why you drink and Uber at night. You are not scared. You don't have fear.
Yeah.
So put that fear in yourself.
Because I'm asking this because I remember at some point a couple of years ago, I was attending a webinar, not webinar. It was a live masterclass by Visitor Mbekwayo, and I remember asking him a question to say, I have IL Designs and I've got Real Talk with Ntabi. These are two brands, two businesses. This one is for public speaking, and this one is offering design services. How do I merge the two without confusing people? How do I, And he pointed out something which he even uttered to say that's actually the best way to do it. Where I said the point is for Real Talk with Ntabi to market when I'm in the room invited as a speaker. When I speak about Real Talk with Ntabi, I should be able to market IL Designs. So meaning, he said find a way to merge them, merge the two. So meaning, in everything that you're doing, where you see the gap, find a way to merge the things that you're doing so that they can all speak together. Because I think sometimes there's that confusion of, but it will be like you're all over the place, you're doing everything and all of that. Sometimes it's not about that. It's about being able to group them together and put relevance in all that you're doing, which I think that's what you have done so well in the things that you're doing. And I think I see that, which is something that we can take to say, don't be afraid to diversify. And even digital marketing, by the way, I'm big on digital marketing, and I'm on my second year now doing my degree in digital marketing. So I'm talking because I know what I'm talking about, okay? So I even have a certificate in fundamentals of digital marketing with Google. So
Lovely.
please speak me
Congratulations.
to right. Speak to me right. I'm kidding. I'm not being pompous, rather. But thank you. But what I'm pointing out is that with digital marketing, you'll realize that there is some form of marketing, some form of content creation there, social media. So there's diversity. There's the web. There's you know social media platforms and all of that. So you might think that this is like too many things, but it's all in one umbrella. So whatever that you're doing, find a way to group it together and make it communicate together so that there's relevance in you as a brand, there's relevance in what you're offering. So if for example I'm like, you know what, I feel like I'm getting married in December. Yes, I know that you're gonna do my nails and all that, but I feel like I want you to fix something in my body. You also have, you do, you said you do some weight loss things.
I do.
I've seen machines here, so that type of thing. So you can see that sometimes a person can be here and be able to do 3 to 4 things and leave here satisfied because okay, I was able to find this, and also it's convenience on top of that. So don't be afraid to diversify. And also serial economy has taught us that hey, you can't be sleeping on the job. There's opportunities. Some people made money got COVID with masks and all that. They made millions
At home.
by selling masks and sanitizers. They made millions. Now they are relaxed and
Yes.
so if there's a gap, go for it. Don't be afraid to try something else. Like I feel like today it was about business, eh?
It has.
Clearly it was, eh?
It has.
We didn't even get to the self love because
we will have a segment of
we
ourselves
will, we will have you another time. Again,
Yes.
you're the friend of the show now.
Thank you.
So I think we without really taking away everything, because I feel like this is
A lot.
overloaded information, but it's so relevant and so important. And I don't care if you feel like you had to wait and watch this for an hour. And I'm not saying this in a negative way. What I mean about not caring is that I don't care if you had to stay 1 hour, but I care about the fact that this is informative. This is going to help you. So if you're going to worry about data, if you're going to worry about spending 1 hour of something that will help you grow your business, something from someone who has the experience, who has certificates, who has done it all, and for you to be able to grasp that within an hour, and as you had to go through it, years, fall, get up, and all of that, and then not complain. No, guys, let's just be realistic and be serious about what we want. I know that we often want you to watch, so that we can have more watch times and all that, but we're done with that. We're all about watching because you're getting something here. There's a purpose here. You know that this can benefit you, and if you're gonna share it with someone that you know is gonna benefit from it. I'm not really being negative, but I'm just being realistic. It is what it is. We're not sitting here to waste time. I'm honored that I was able to have a sit down with you. She's a busy lady. Yes, was it just yesterday or actually this week? This week she was busy because she was like, no, we can't do a recording on this day and that day because I'm booked and busy all day. You know what I mean? It's not like there's nothing that she can do and all she can't do and all that. So there's just so much. So I hope that whatever that she's sharing, you taking notes. I'm taking my notes, and I'm gonna be listening and watching this video again so that I can really take it all in. I hope you took something out of it.
True.
That's why we have Unfaulted Grace. That's why we're having these conversations. We all about evolving, empowering, growing, and learning and transforming. If you're not going to get transformed, then what's the point, of us doing it? So, what are your final words to our amazing audience?
So final words is be clear about your goals. Like be clear. Yes, you want to be a billionaire. Where's your money going to come from? Are you, yes, you want to be a billionaire? Where does that money come from?
Yeah. Okay.
What's the source of income? Are you looking to have businesses that are bringing in money daily? Are you looking into businesses that are bringing money monthly? Are you looking in money that sits in the bank and accumulates interest? Be clear about that goal. So, and I'll tell you this, I want you to dream big. You may dream about a house and a car, and that's all. It's fine. You'll get it. You've dreamt about it. You are going to work towards it. But I want you to dream a little bigger because, honey, we live in a country where recession is coming faster than anything else. So if you're making 50,000 Rand, which is the biggest debate on the internet now, is it enough to have a family? It might be enough now. But trust me, in 5 years' time, that's not going to be enough. We've seen the people that we used to call rich in our townships. Today, they're at the bottom of the chain because they were rich in 2000. But in 2025, they're no longer rich. Inflation happened. I want you to look at your money like this. How much will I need to sustain the lifestyle that I did? Go to ChatGPT. Use it, it's free. Wonderful tool. How much will I need in 10 years' time to live the lifestyle that I have? And that is, you name it. I'll be paying my kids' school fees. This is how much. This is where they go. I'll be paying for my car. This is how much it is. Where, and then which bank am I financed with? Will I need a new car in 10 years' time? And be realistic. If you love
Are you
nice
saying it
cars,
once or?
yeah, be realistic about it. Because you can't say, me, I'm going to buy a car and paying it off, and then I'm going to use it for the next 10 years. That may not be realistic. You might get into an accident and then they
Then
pay
what?
off the finance. Now you are left without a car. Does that mean you are refinancing again? Like, be realistic about your thingy. Always dream slightly bigger and know that every goal that you set your mind on, you will get there. It will not happen like this. It's worse, guys. Like when I tell you that when chasing your dreams is the most painful thing ever, it is. It'll hurt you, it'll break you, and sometimes it'll want to kill you. But you will get there. You may not be excited when you get that house, when you get that car, when you pay off, but you got there. And I think we don't celebrate that enough. I got out of the township. That was my biggest goal in life. I did. Now I have a house in the suburbs that I'm paying off in a few years. And let me tell you, it's mine. It's not going anywhere. That means I'm not going back to the township. Foolproof. The only way that I'm going to the township if I decide to sell that property. But if I don't, that's mine. And I have no reason to. Because guess what? I have bigger dreams, a bigger house. So I am falling on clouds. I'm creating.
Different
I'm
location,
pillows
different
wami.
environment.
You know, it's pillows, it's stirrups. Now I know that if I go down a little bit, I've created foundation here for me to fall on here. I'm not gonna fall to the bottom. Dream slightly bigger.
Okay.
It's gonna kill you getting to your dreams. Take this. It's gonna look like it's gonna kill you, but you'll get there. Just go bigger, and that's the purpose of life. That's
Love
what God
that.
wants for us. What
Oh
is the
wow.
abundance
No, I
for?
love that. I really love that. I'm just thinking about that and realizing that honestly we are limiting ourselves. And we really have nothing to lose. This moment is the right moment for you to start preparing for what you want tomorrow. And don't sleep on yourself. Don't think that, I'll keep referencing Vusi because what you are pointing out, if you're thinking you have millions now and you're thinking 5 years from now you'll be fine, it's a problem. Or you're thinking, okay, I've been working, I'm gonna retire and get my millions. If you think those millions from whatever your retirement fund or whatever is gonna be enough, forget it.
Forget it.
In the next 5 years, 5 million or 2 million might not be anything. Even if 5 years is a long time. If you have a house that you probably bought for like 2 million or 2.5 million, even if you paid off, there's levies, there's so many things. So you cannot really say that you are done. You can just enjoy your money. You can do things that will help you, continue enjoying your money even in the comfort of your own home, where you can do things or invest in things that will keep making money for you while you don't have to put in too much work. So you can work smart, not hard.
True.
If
100%.
that makes sense. Right? We're not saying be a slave for your money. You can be money wise and still enjoy it, but don't look at now and thinking, okay, no, I'm secured for the next 5 years. And even how the economy works, like things can just happen. Cyril can ask for a meeting tomorrow night
And shut down the
and
country.
then something happens, then what? What's gonna happen? So really there's so much that we need to look into. But thank you so much for this.
It's a pleasure.
I feel like I needed this for myself as well, honestly. But I really love that. I think you are the first guest ever since this podcast has started, where we really dived in deeper into business, dived in deeper into really the realization of life and how we really need to work on our finances. And I'm so glad that we really got to touch on that.
Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate you.
And finances is long.
No, but it's really important, hey?
Long and
like
important.
right now, you know that you probably did a transaction, or you're probably stressing about some bill, or you thinking about a payment that you have to make. So meaning it's a conversation that we'll constantly have. We can never have enough on that. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And thank you so much. Thank you.
It was
so
great.
much.
I loved
I
the
loved it.
information.
It was too long, but it was worth it. Listen,
You can make it part 2, or you wanna.
no, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm not deleting this part. So all of this video will be shared, and then I'll just break it down.
Okay.
It will be one full video, because sometimes when you break it, it's a little bit hard for people to go back to that other one. So when it's 1 hour or almost 1 hour 30 minutes, because I know that I watch videos.
Same here.
Yeah.
I watched 7 hours worth of video.
I do because there's so much more. If there's knowledge, it's informative. I'll watch it until the end, and I hope that you'll watch it, because I think this is quite important. And yeah, if it's meaningful to you, you'll definitely watch. And that's why we actually doing it, because we're trying to inform you, we're trying to help you, we're trying to help ourselves as well. We're all growing together at the end of the day. I loved it. It was lovely. And
It was great.
I think it's a wrap.
So
We did it.
we did it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Cheers, Real Fam. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I didn't even greet you at the beginning. We just, started with the flow and everything. But remember that the season has changed and this is your time to change. And yeah, make things happen. Let's do this. Mwah. Cheers for now. That was too long. 1 hour, 23 minutes.